Taylor Swift and on a now bullish rally in the session. When looking at the Swift factor, the Swiftonomics.
Yeah, Taylor Swift she's transformed from a superstar into a cultural phenomenon at this point. The Eras Tour grossed over $2 billion. Taylor is extremely fan obsessed, and she knows that her fans have an emotional connection to her, so she priced those tickets at a reasonable level. The tickets on the open market were going for thousands of dollars.
We've officially entered the baby watch era of the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce saga, and Mama Kelce just stirred the pot in the most deliciously subtle way possible. It all started with a Facebook post. Yes, Facebook, where your aunt shares Minion memes and your mom posts blurry vacation pics. But this wasn't just any post. Donna Kelce, the reigning queen of NFL moms and unofficial president of the Tavis fan club, reposted a sweet video from the New Heights podcast. In the clip, Jason Kelce introduces baby Finley Ann, his recently born daughter, to Uncle Trav via FaceTime. Cue the collective awe from the internet. But it's what Donna did next that sent Swifties into a digital spiral. A fan casually commented, "Trav's going to make a wonderful father just like Jason," and Donna dropped a red heart emoji. Just one little, but let's be honest, in the Swiftie multiverse, that's basically a full-blown press release. You could practically hear the baby name Pinterest boards launching into action. And that wasn't the only heart she dished out. Donna responded to every single congratulatory message on the post with the same innocent little emoji. Coincidence? Please. This woman sits next to Taylor freaking Swift in the VIP box. She knows exactly what she's doing. That red heart wasn't just approval, it was a wink, a nudge, and possibly a baby blanket being knit behind the scenes. Let's be real. Taylor and Travis have been serving us fairytale realness since fall 2023. It started with the stadium appearance, a couple of sly hand holds, and boom, we're in rom-com territory, complete with cheering touchdowns and Eras Tour kisses. Donna was there from day one, front row in Chiefs gear, laughing with Taylor like they were already picking nursery wallpaper. But here's where it gets really juicy. Both Taylor and Travis have been unusually low-key lately. Travis, usually the life of the postseason party, has been spotted mentoring high school athletes and sipping smoothies like someone trying to earn dad points. Meanwhile, Taylor's been off the grid too, quietly writing, probably penning the greatest lullaby of all time, and hanging with her inner circle. And if you think this is just fanfic fantasy, though, think again, because astrologer Inbal Honigman, who, let's be honest, has been scarily accurate with celeb predictions before, is basically screaming from the cosmic rooftops that baby vibes are coming. According to her, the stars align perfectly for a major family milestone between July 31st and August 25th, 2025. Venus will be in Cancer, aka the sign of mom energy, and Jupiter will be snuggled up in the same sign, magnifying all things love, family, and yes, babies. So not only are the fans seeing signs, but apparently the galaxies are too. Let's not forget earlier this year, Travis flirted with retirement talk after the Chiefs' brutal Super Bowl loss, but something's kept him grounded and glowing lately. It's giving dad-to-be trying to savor the moment before the chaos hits. In one candid interview, he said he still got fuel in the tank, but there was this little glimmer in his eye, like he was already playing a different game. A long one. The dad game. Meanwhile, Taylor's been spotted in comfy oversized clothes, Swiftie code for strategic layering, and spending more time with her ride-or-die girl gang. This is classic lockdown mode, and every Swiftie knows it. She goes quiet before she drops an album, a bombshell, or perhaps a baby. Now, just when we were all basking in the glittery glow of maybe baby hints from Mum Donna, bam! The internet served her a cold slice of reality with a side of identity theft. Because, of course, when your son is dating the biggest pop star on the planet and your face is as recognizable in NFL stadiums as the game ball itself, people will try to ride your clout wave. But this wasn't just any old troll. Oh no, someone actually had the audacity, the gall, to create a fake Facebook account pretending to be Donna Kelce. That's right, the Queen Mama Kelce. The same woman who cheers like it's her full-time job, wearing Chiefs gear with the enthusiasm of a college freshman at her first tailgate, and has possibly been blessed with the sacred knowledge of Taylor Swift's baby plans. And guess how she found out? Through a post with her own name, using a profile pic of her doing the classic shh gesture, which, let's be honest, is a little too ironic considering the SWIFTIE baby rumors flying around like confetti at a wedding. Coincidence? We think not. Cue Donna's Facebook post. There's a post with my name on it and it's not me, she wrote, basically sounding like your aunt who just discovered catfishing was a thing. Unfriend this person, she added, practically channeling a full-on suburban mom battle cry. Somewhere, Mark Zuckerberg probably blinked twice and whispered, "It has begun." Naturally, the fans, especially the ones already teetering on the emotional cliff of Tavis pregnancy fever, spiraled faster than Travis on a post-game touchdown dance. Comments flooded in like, "Facebook is the worst," and "People can be so weird." Yes, Brenda, they can. Especially when they think impersonating a famous NFL mom is their ticket to virality. And while most of us would have just rage quit Facebook and cried into a pint of Rocky Road, Donna took action like the seasoned legend she is. She marched her digital self straight to verification town and got that coveted blue checkmark, the holy grail of, yes, it's really me, and no, I'm not here to ask you for iTunes gift cards. But the drama didn't end there. Oh no. The emotional whiplash of Donna's week continued. From baby rumors so spicy they could have been leaked by Kris Jenner herself, to getting fake profiled by a scammer probably sitting in their mom's basement wearing a hoodie. It's been a roller coaster of big mom energy, and the timing? Impeccable, because fans are pointing out that this is exactly why Donna deserves her own reality show. Picture it, Keeping Up with the Kelces, fake profiles and football wives. Imagine her confronting the catfisher in episode 3, armed with sass, screenshots, and a cardigan knitted from pure judgment. Still, Mama Kelce handled it with grace, and just the right amount of Midwestern grit. Fans praised her for taking charge, showering her with digital hugs, red heart emojis, and just a sprinkle of good old mom-to-mom solidarity. One fan summed it up perfectly. "Way to take charge, amazing mama." Honestly, give that person a cookie and a verified account. And with the week's swirl of pop culture tea, and no, not the British kind, we mean full-on steeped in scandal celebrity gossip, let's pivot from Mama Kelce's online doppelganger drama to a different kind of reveal, and this one straight from the vault, quite literally, of Taylor Swift's high school years. Because apparently, long before she was dodging stage bugs and breaking concert records, Tay-Tay was already teaching folks a thing or two about grace under pressure and how to handle an audio malfunction like a true Grammy-winning goddess in training. So here's the scoop. A former teacher from Swift's Hendersonville High School just spilled some nostalgic and surprisingly heartwarming tea about the pop sensation. Lyle Rogers, who taught at the school back when Taylor was still just a teenage dream with a guitar and a spiral notebook full of lyrics, shared an adorably iconic story. Apparently during a high school talent show, Taylor was mid-performance of her soon-to-be smash hit Our Song. Yes, the one that went 4 times platinum, when BAM! The sound system betrayed her. The mic went dead, the music died, cue every other teen performer's worst nightmare. But did Taylor panic? Did she do the awkward frozen stare that screams, "Someone call tech support"? Nope. According to Rogers, the future queen of the charts just strolled to the edge of the stage, sat herself down like she was about to tell campfire stories, strummed her guitar, and kept singing, like a fairy tale cowgirl in sparkly boots who was entirely unbothered by technical sabotage. Can you imagine? Half the school probably clutched their pearls, or their popcorn, expecting a meltdown. But instead, Miss Swift delivered a performance so calm, so professional, that even the teachers were left stunned. "Miss Rogers, it's no big deal," she reportedly said after the show, like the mini mogul in the making she was. Meanwhile, somewhere in the crowd, a poor freshman named Tiffany probably dropped her iced latte in awe. But wait, there's more. Enter Paul Decker, the former principal of Hendersonville High, who confessed to being mildly unimpressed when the Swifts first showed up at his office, claiming they were moving to Nashville to get Taylor in the music business. His internal monologue? Likely something like, "Sure, Jan." To be fair, Nashville is crawling with teenage hopefuls chasing a country pop crossover dream harder than Simon Cowell on talent show night, so Decker's skepticism is understandable, but hilarious in retrospect. The man basically side-eyed the arrival of a future billionaire Barbie and didn't even know it. "Hope it works out," he reportedly said at the time. If only he knew that little Miss Swift would go on to collect Grammys like they were Pokemon cards and crash Spotify every time she breathed on an unreleased track. The foresight, sir. You missed the call on that one harder than a referee during the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, fans are eating this all up like it's a secret track off Speak Now High School Edition. The whole Taylor was never a diva narrative. It's being discussed with the same urgency as a leaked relationship clue in a SWIFTIE group chat. She was sweet, nice, and grounded, Rogers confirmed, further cementing Taylor's image as the girl next door who just happens to own a private jet and can casually end the Ticketmaster website. And just when you thought the gossip train was slowing down, bam! Tyra Banks enters the chat with a plot twist that even Lifetime would find too dramatic to greenlight without 3 rewrites and a crying montage. In a very on-brand fusion of pop stardom and high-fashion hot takes, supermodel-turned-mogul Tyra Banks recently declared that Taylor would be the perfect choice to play Rachel Marron in the upcoming remake of The Bodyguard. Yes, that The Bodyguard. Whitney Houston's iconic role, powerhouse vocals and all. Now you may be wondering, wait, Taylor Swift as the lead in a remake of a beloved 90s romantic thriller? The internet certainly is. Somewhere someone is already drafting a change.org petition titled, "Let Taylor sing I Will Always Love You, but maybe don't make her act it out." But Tyra is not here for your skepticism. She's here for box office dominance. Taylor Swift because business and commerce, art, and she would freaking sell like crazy, Tyra passionately declared on Today with Jenna and Friends. And honestly, she's not wrong. Taylor could star in a film adaptation of the Cheesecake Factory menu, and it would gross $1 billion globally. Minimum. And just when we thought she was done, Tyra went full what-if casting director mode. What if we flipped it and it was Taylor Swift and Idris Elba, she mused. Excuse me, ma'am? Idris and Taylor? That's not a casting decision. That's a fan fiction genre. Picture it. Taylor, our misty-eyed and guitar in hand, as a global superstar in danger. Enter Idris Elba, smoldering and suited, hired to protect her while trying not to fall for her baggage and bangs. Tell me you wouldn't watch that on opening night with a jumbo popcorn and a red scarf around your neck in solidarity. To sweeten the plot twist, the film is set to be directed by none other than Sam Wrench, the mastermind behind Taylor's Eras Tour film. Translation? Expect slow-motion glitter tosses, emotionally lit close-ups, and an extended director's cut of Taylor whispering, "I have trust issues," while Idris broods in the rain. But before you start photoshopping movie posters and dreaming of Oscar nominations, let's pump the brakes. While Taylor has dabbled in acting, Cats anyone? No? Okay. A lead role in a remake of one of the most iconic romance thrillers in cinematic history is a major leap. This isn't a cute cameo in New Girl. This is Houston-level vocal responsibility with a side of emotional acting chops. And from Taylor's potential pivot from global pop star to popcorn-grabbing movie icon, it seems the only thing more dramatic than her imagined role in the Bodyguard reboot is the actual lawsuit she's entangled in, which, by the way, features a cast list rivaling the Met Gala. If you thought Hollywood was full of twists, turns, and tea, welcome to Swift Court Chronicles, the Celebrity Citation Edition, starring not just Taylor Swift, but basically everyone who's ever held a Grammy or tweeted Elon. So what's the lawsuit about? Kimberly Marasco, a Florida artist with big feelings and even bigger receipts, is suing Swift, again, for copyright infringement. Apparently she believes Taylor's lyrics borrowed a little too heavily from her poetic musings. Not content with simply calling out Tay, Marasco decided to roll out the VIP list of name drops in the most litigious way possible. Let's take attendance. Taylor Swift, sued and probably exhausted. Jack Antonoff and Aaron Dessner, sued and likely wondering how their quiet folklore sessions ended up in this courtroom drama. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Beyoncé, Chaka Khan, Elon Musk, Brad Paisley, Elton John, Lady Gaga. Yes, really, all make cameos. And Kim Kardashian? She's not in the lawsuit, but somehow still caught astray in the exhibits. A true icon, as they say. Marasco's lawsuit reads like a cocktail of legal jargon and pop culture references, which is honestly kind of genius if your goal is to get everyone's attention. She argues that Swift's The Man from album Lover is just a sparkly remix of her own poem, Ordinary Citizen. And when defense lawyers tried to say Beyoncé's If I Were a Boy was a better comparison to Ordinary Citizen, Marasco was like, nope, Bey's song is about a boy outside of the office environment, and hers is, well, apparently, corporate America realness. And then there's the Elon Musk moment. Marasco claimed that her poem Elon equals MC squared, which, yes, she did post on X, was basically the blueprint for the lyric to assess the equation of you in Taylor's mastermind. Because clearly, if you reference math and a man, the only logical source is a 2024 poem posted on social media. And let's not forget Brad Paisley, whose song Perfect Storm was used as a defense to claim no copyright theft occurred. Marasco countered that her poem is about being emotionally swallowed whole, not a sweet metaphor for a woman being both sunshine and rain. Different storm, different vibe, she essentially argued. Fair. And then there's Lady Gaga, just living her best life, probably unaware she's being dragged into this lyrical whirlwind for allegedly striking a similar pose. No, not lyric, pose. In a lawsuit. Somewhere an attorney is Googling how to sue someone for looking too iconic. Chaka Khan, Elton John, is there anyone left to name? Yep, the lawsuit contains them all, and it's only just beginning. Enter Woody Harrelson, a stage left, with a revelation so wholesome it might just redeem this entire mess. While Swift is busy dodging copyright claims like it's dodgeball at recess, Woody is out here declaring on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert that he's a Swiftie. Yes, the man who played a conspiracy-obsessed detective and also casually starred in Zombieland just came clean about his folklore feels. In a moment of peak serotonin, Colbert asked him the ultimate question, one song for the rest of your life, what is it? Woody teased a Swiftie bombshell, but ultimately went with Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. A classic, sure, but fans were already deep in their all-too-well 10-minute version Woody's version fan edits. Twitter had a meltdown faster than a teenage Swiftie reading liner notes. You know this man sobs to champagne problems in a rustic cabin, one user joked. Another said, honestly, Woody just gives lover energy. And just when we thought the Swiftie cinematic universe couldn't get any more emotionally loaded, cue Ed Sheeran, who popped up with all the nostalgia of a handwritten letter from 2013. Following Woody Harrelson's adorably unexpected I'm a Swiftie moment, Ed decided to stir the emotional pot with tales of 6-month-long Swift-filled days and 6-hour catch-ups that sound more like therapy sessions than casual chats. Honestly, Call Her Daddy has never felt more like a diary-reading sleepover. According to Ed, back in the Red Tour days, he and Taylor were basically inseparable. We're talking BFF behavior so intense, it makes everything has changed hit a little too hard. Nashville was their playground, private jets their Uber, and deep talks their love language. I literally spent every single day with her for about 6 months, Ed shared, sounding like someone low-key longing for a time before life turned into Grammy red carpets and football stadium relationships. Now, they only see each other 4 times a year, which is more than most ex-BFFs can claim, looking at you, Carly Kloss.
You know, I lived in Nashville, and she lived in Nashville, and we used to fly to and from the gigs together and do all sort of... The period of time that I was on the Red Tour would have been... You know, I see her when I see her. I probably see her like 4 times a year, and we do catching up the whole time. We have like proper sit-down 6-hour catch-ups, and I think that that's like a really nice way to do it. I was literally spent almost every single day with her for about 6 months, so I think that period of time, and I do.
But when do they reunite? It's not a quick coffee. Oh no, it's full-on 6-hour-long heart-to-hearts where you just know at least one of them cries over an unreleased demo. And let's not overlook the fan theories this triggered. Some swear the Joker and the Queen was Ed's secret way of saying, hey, I miss our FaceTime marathons. Others believe the pair have a joint Google Drive full of unreleased duets they just play for each other when they're sad. Social media, of course, went feral. Wait, Ed and Taylor had a full rom-com friendship arc and no one filmed it? One user cried. Another demanded. Netflix, docuseries, now, Nashville Nights, The Swift Sheer Diaries. And who can blame them? Between Taylor's court battles, Woody's Swiftie awakening, and now Ed's emotional throwback tour, it's like we've entered a musical multiverse where every celeb has a secret Taylor Swift story, probably stored in a notes app or buried in a hidden album somewhere. But get this! While the internet is still catching its breath from Kanye's explicit overshare, insiders whisper that Travis Kelce isn't just furious, he's fuming in tight end mode. He's ready to tackle Kanye harder than he did the 49ers, quipped one friend. clearly not missing the opportunity for a football pun.
Kanye West, the rapper, dropped around a 100 unfiltered posts in a truly wild fictional threesome featuring Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, and Harry Styles. And the rapper didn't stop there.
Sources claim Kelce has gone from Super Bowl heartbreak to Super Swift Defender 101, allegedly calling legal advisors and even suggesting a sit-down with Kanye man-to-man. While Taylor's legal team has issued a cease and desist faster than you can say Reputation era, Kelce's ready to personally explain what happens when you mess with his queen. And as if West hadn't poked the bear enough, Swifties are now comparing Kelce's rage to Thor protecting Asgard, except this time, Asgard is Taylor's peace of mind, and West might be Loki in Yeezys.
Kanye West has been going off. I don't know if you guys have seen this man's Twitter. It is chaos. Like, I can't even explain it. So Ye tweeted, I'll show you an example of race. Justin Bieber and Harry Styles, Taylor Swift from both sides and didn't call me.
Honestly, someone check if Travis just drafted Kanye to his personal no-fly zone. And amongst this madness, Taylor might be cooking up a brand new album before dropping Reputation Taylor's version. Honestly, Swifties are spiraling faster than Travis dodging paparazzi. The chaos started when Universal Music Sweden accidentally, think suspiciously, posted a video of producer Jason Criborn saying they're just finishing Taylor Swift's album, not re-recording, not a vault track, a whole new era. And DJ Eric Arvinder, known for his work with Harry Styles and Lady Gaga, is involved? We're getting synth-pop strings, heartbreak ballads, and possibly gasps, Kelce-coded lyrics? Some fans are even speculating that the timing isn't a coincidence. Is Taylor responding to Kanye's nonsense with a musical mic drop, a secret album, an angry boyfriend, and a cease and desist? This isn't just a rollout, it's a revenge-era cinematic universe. Watch your back, Ye. Taylor's about to drop bars and lawsuits. Peace out.